Hello students, today in this video we are going to start job letter, which is a very important question of your examination of writing section. This job letter carries 5 marks for this session, and before starting the job letter, let's discuss the marking scheme of job letter. So the job letter, the format is of 1 marks, content is of 2 marks, expression is of 1 marks, and total it is of 5 marks. What does job letter means? When you have to write down this job letter? A job letter is a letter, it's a form of application which a candidate who is seeking for a job has to write. This is having this job letter or job application. This is having 2 parts. First part of this letter is cover letter, and cover letter is what? It is application for employment, acts as a personal advertisement. When the employer who is seeking, he is presenting that he is having such and such qualifications and he wanted to apply for this job. And the second part of this job letter is biodata. It refers to a person's life, experience, achievements. It should be representative of all your personal and professional all your personal and professional details in a specific format, and that format is what? That is first personal details, then qualifications, then experiences, and then references. So this is all about job letters. Just take a screenshot of this and please note down this in your notebook. Now let's discuss about the format of both these, job letter also and biodata also. In fact, I would say this cover letter is the same format which you apply in your formal letter writings. Okay, let's see what is it. So format of cover letter is, at the very first you have to write down sender's address, same lines, 2-3 lines you will do. Next, after sender's address you have to give a gap, and then next is date in a particular way. After that date also leave 1 space, and then receiver's address. Here you have to give the the designation of the person, of the authority, of the people whom you are writing this letter to. It may be the manager of some companies, it may be like for you are applying for a school teacher, so that would be the principal, or according to your question, whatever is the job variety given to you there. Next one is subject. Okay, so in subject you have to give a short and steep statement that for what you are writing. One advice is this: application for the job of such and such. So that is steep and short. Salutation is sir or madam, anything you want to write down. Next comes very important part of the letter, that is what? Body of the letter, and that is divided almost in 2 paragraphs. Okay, so that I will give you in detail afterwards, what you have to write down in paragraph number 1 and what in paragraph number 2. After that, complimentary clause, yours truly, yours sincerely, etc. Then signature and then name. So this is format of the cover letter, which is exactly same as the format of the formal letter. Next is format of the biodata. So what are the things you have to keep in your mind while writing the biodata? As we have read, this is carrying your personal and your professional details both. So what is the format we have to use? So that need a biodata heading in the center of your page, biodata. This word you have to write on biodata. This will act as a heading. Then the very first thing you have to give here is name, father's name, date of birth, address, age, contact number, email ID, nationality like Indians or whatever, marital status, Marital status means married or unmarried. Qualification, that qualification you have to write in a big box, so that I'll give you when we will do the sample. So that type of box you have to separately, means that is having the examination, the board or the universities and years of passing you have to do. So that particular box you have to make here in the qualifications. Then work experiences, and after that you have to do languages known, skills, next one is hobbies, and the last one is references. And in the end you have to write down the declaration that whatever the details you are giving are authentic or not, with your name and the signature in the end of biodata. Okay, so that's all about the format and all about the cover letter and the bio data. So just have a screenshot of this and note down this in your notebook. So here you can see I have written body of the cover letter. So as I've told you that this body of the letter you can write in 2 to 3 paragraphs. As your first impression is the last impression, so body paragraph of the first opening paragraph of your letter should be impressive. Whatever the language you are using, that should look very beautiful. So here you have to give paragraph number 1, and here in this paragraph I will advise you to begin the body of the letter by mentioning the source of information, that the job you are applying for is the information you came to know what was the source. It may be the newspaper, it may be any brochure or anything, right? So whatever from generally we used to give the name of the newspapers here with the particular dates and that advertisement number. Okay, next is also mention the post you wish to apply. So here in this first paragraph only you have to write down this job also, right, for which you are applying. Next, let's see paragraph number 2. Here you have to offer your candidature by briefing about your qualification. See, qualification I have told you in that biodata also. So there we have to give in detail, but here in short, like you have done your PGs or whatever your diploma degrees are. In short, you have to write down that here. Achievements, previous experiences and your strength also. So that you have to mention in this second paragraph. Let's come to third paragraph. Here make a reference to the photographs, biodatas or the curriculum vitae and other documents that you have enclosed. And here also you can appeal for interview, that whenever you will be available, so you can give that detail. Here also you can ask for an interview also. Okay, so that was all about the body of the letter. Next is enclosures. Enclosures you have to write down just after that, when you will finish your complimentary clause, your name. After that you have to write down these enclosures. These enclosures means that what are the documents, what are the things you have attached with your this letter or this application. So here you have to include the names of the documents attached. For examples, photographs, right, your passport size photographs, and then biodata or CV, whatever you are attaching with that, and the copies of the certificates which are attested or not, or the original or the testimonials, whatever it is. So that you have to give the detail of all those documents here. Okay, and the next one, as I told you, this is for that this qualification. This you will not write down here. Okay, in the cover letter you will not do these qualifications. These qualifications are for your biodata. So how to do that? See, I have given you one when the format of that, then I told you discuss this point. So how to write in that qualification? So first you will do this qualification heading. You will make the box like this: name of examination, name of the board and university, year of passing and percentage, and in decreasing order you will start giving this information, like your highest degree, then after that and the lowest. Okay, so this is all about your qualifications and the format and the style of job letter. Now let's see how you have to write down a job letter with the sample. So let's read the question given to us. Bal Vidya Public School, Bhilai, urgently requires a postgraduate teacher to teach political science, for which they have placed an advertisement in the Bhilai Express. Draft a letter for this post and sign yourself as Sanjay or Sanjana from 21 Vasant Kumar Bhilai, and the word limit is 120 to 150 words. So as I told you, we have to start with the sender's address that should complete in your 2 to 3 lines. So here 21 Vasant Kumar Bhilai is your sender's address. Okay, because this is given to us in our question. Next, a space you have to leave here. Then what is this? It's date with the proper format. Again you have to leave one line here, and then you have to go with receiver's address, and that is what? That is the principal, Bal Vidya Public School, Bhilai. Again you can leave one line here, and then next you have to go with subject, and the subject is short and sweet, that is application for the post of postgraduate teacher, nothing else. Again you have to do sir and madam, and then you have to start the body of the letter with the opening paragraph, where I have told you to do like this. In response to your advertisement in the Bhilai Express, this is the name of the newspaper, you can write down this in commas with all capital letters, comma, dated September 10, 2020, comma, for the post of a political science teacher, comma, I wish to offer my candidature, or you can do here, I wish to offer my services. Okay, so that is the first opening paragraph. This is body paragraph number 1. You can shortly say this PP1. Second paragraph is, I fulfill the conditions laid down in your advertisement. Means whatever the qualifications required, whatever the things they have given, they want such and such teacher. So that is given here, that I fulfill the conditions laid down in your advertisement. I am enclosing a copy of my biodata for your personal and kind consideration. So this is your body paragraph number 2, where you have mentioned all the details whatever they demand, but that is briefly you have given that in short. Next paragraph, I am available for the interview on any day of your convenience. If given a chance to serve you, I assure you that I shall work with utmost sincerity and dedication up to your satisfaction. This is body paragraph number 3. This is body paragraph number 3, and the closing paragraph, concluding paragraph you may say. And after that we have to finish this with complimentary close. Thank you. Complimentary close. Yours sincerely. YOURS without any apostrophe. Sincerely S capital nahi. It's small here. Then your name. Anyone you can choose. Sanjay or Sanjana. Whatever is given to you. And after that you have to write down the enclosures. Enclosures means whatever you have attached to it. Number 1, like you can do 2 photographs, 2 passport size photographs, biodata. Number 3 maybe the attested copies of your certificates. So number 1 like that. Number 1 is what? Photographs. Which photographs? Passport size photographs. You may write down the mention here 2, 3 photographs. Second, you will write down what? Here you will write down the biodata, only biodata you have to write down, and in third you will write down the attested copies of the certificates. So like this, and then we will go further in the second part of our letter, that is what? That is biodata. So biodata also we will do, but before that just take a screenshot of this and note down in your notebook. Here this enclosure column you have to fill 2 passport size copies, biodata and attested copies of certificates. Okay. See what you have to write down in biodata. So after that enclosure you have to write down in the middle of the page biodata, this as a heading. And the very first thing you have to cover here the name, and we have been given Sanjay or Sanjana, so any one you have to choose here. Okay, I have written here both, but you have to write down any one. Father's name, Mr. whatever you want to write down, you can write down. Date of birth, anything. Address 21st Basant Marg Bhilai, which is given to us. Email address related to this name you can create, that's it. Marital status, single or married, you can give anything. Nationality, Indian or whatever is your choice, you have to write down, but it should not look rubbish, you know. Hobbies, trekking and reading. Strength, good communication skills, proficient in English and computer literate, right? Means the person is having computer knowledge also. So this is, and then you have to go with the qualification. So qualification, as I have told you, you can give in 2 ways. The best one, the accurate one is this one, right? And I have given you in the last format this. First you have to write down name of the course, then university or board, and then year, passing year, and then percentage. So you can choose like this. Here we have to write down the qualifications which are required for the particular post which are given here. So here we are asking for a postgraduate teacher. So this is, you may write down it in this way also, like you will do qualifications, BA in political science, MA in political science and B.Ed. This you can write down in this format also, okay. But with that you have to write down name of the course, that is BA, then MA and then B.Ed, name of the university, board, whatever you want to write down, and then passing year and then percentage of that, okay. So this is your criteria here. And then you have to go with references. References means the person, you have to write down at least 2 names here of the persons with their address, those who can speak something positive about you. So like I have taken here Mr. Vijay Mathur, Principal DAV School Bhilai, the same area, and the second one the Mr. Satish Shori, HOD Punjab University, Chandigarh. So if they want to contact about you, if they want to know about you, your employers, they can get employers, I said, they can get the information about you there. And last one is declaration, that is I hereby declare that all information is correct and accurate. With your name and signature you have to end the letter. So this is all about job letter, where we have done cover letter and biodata. So I'll advise you to follow this only if you want to get good marks. Practice for this. Thank you very much.